The Mischief Mile, the Art of Pandemonium, the Kessel Run, a bootlegger challenge, Total Recall, a turbo out bucket ball, the Ice Cool Truckers, Real Man Racing, later Hosen. They don't hold back, they just keep going. Win it or bin it or stick it on the beer mat. Don't be shy, don't be such a that you're holding back when the clock is ticking. The race is on and adrenaline's winning. 1% hard is the only way to a bucketball race. Ain't no time for worrying. Flat out fast, better dead than slow. It's a bucketball race, so give it some boy. Time to go. A cookie hole was fastest in the day. I've never seen him wash a black wood in the same instance. A curious, hey, commander a lot, he'd never let it lie. He would never let it lie. Dinner time, then he'd just go out and beat it. Just go try. 1% hard is the only way to a bucketball race. Ain't no time for worrying. Flat out fast, better dead than slow. It's a bucketball race, so give it some boy. Fly being fast with the rocks near right. It's a bucketball race, so try or die, but don't be safe. Yes, to get on the beer mat. Bucketball racers never fear that. You gotta win it or bin it. You gotta win it or bin it. From the darkness of their car, the Stargirls came so fast, they held us in a tightening loop, a hangman's noose, but we won't fade. We'll fight them on the edges, we'll fight them on the borders, we'll fight them in the darkness of their maelstrom cloud. We found out how to enter now. We'll see those motherships, we'll make those titans docking on a burning station, carrying souls away, hauling goods to feed the conflict. We all can fight in our ways. maps are growing. We see the systems falling to their caustic clouds. We all learn how to avoid the glaze, the searching sides. We found the spies till we broke them down. Ramped our pillars' bombs. We entered those maelstroms in our thousands like a throng. Nothing held us back. We broke the sauce of their attack. We plugged the heat vents, then we fired. Made the pineapple expire. Came together, what's the love? Tyrannus won't you know? And the lay down what is sure. Oh yeah, blue lights know. You come so far, and now you're in my own backyard. And I've been minding on my own business, minding all the stones I can see. It all revolves around me. You've turned the fool. Before you even scanned me, I knew. 'Cause I've been minding all my own business, minding all the stones I can see. But now you've come for me. Put away your guns, put away your threats and your taunts, they don't mean that much to me. Put away my boy, don't come here no more, or you'll find out there's much more to read. Would quickly drop the pain, I'd and fly. But I got something in my heart for you, something that you might wanna see. I'll set the baby free, oh, don't be fooled. This top 10 ain't no big heavy mule. Oh, it's been engineered to death for you, hope you'll be impressed as your shields fall to hell, boy. Put away your guns, put away your threats and your taunts, they don't mean that much to me. Put away my boy, jump to cruise my boy, your high wake is the last thing I'll see. said join the power. Why not? I got a spare hour. So I just opened up the tab. Took a look at what they offered me. This maths class reference everything. Or could it really be that bad? I got math, tab, orders and ranks, and nerds and ferrets, and what the hell's that? Looks like a cookie form, a terms and conditions poem. What have I signed myself up for? 'Cause I can't find the map that shows me where do I take these items to. I'm looking for some mega ships, but they keep on hiding from my view. I see you. I got points, prizes, my ranking rises. The week starts with a load of surprises. So I just head straight to Discord. Some guy has found a way to make 15 trillion meds a day. I won't relog, I just get bored. I'm only here for the very best gear, prismatic shields and more I hear. So give me all the things, yeah, I will earn those wings. I don't need a hat or uniform, but I can't find the map that shows me where do I take these items to. I'm looking for some mega ships, but they keep on hiding from my view. It's true. Power play, don't take my eyes away. Give me something to say when I log in. Power play, just keep me safe today, so I can grind my way in solo through the list before someone tries to really kick me out. Heading into a hostile stronghold. Got a squad all armed, we might be owned, but we will give it all we got. We come to fight the good fight. Who cares if it takes all night? We don't have wives or lives, oh shucks. My heart fills with hollow squares. I hit solid run by mistake, I'm scared. My fingers shaking wild. I need my meds right now. This is the feeling, this is good. But I can't find the map that shows me where do I take these items to. Gank me, bless me, interdict me. You'll never shake me from this list. True. Power play, won't take my eyes away, and give me stuff to say when I log in. Said power play, just keep me safe today, so I can grind my way solo through the list before someone tries to kick me in. I'm a foreign dad, I've got to win.
Core Dynamics Tango Oscar Charlie Heavy commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols.
You've waited long at the engineer's base ride. No one's here, only landing bay number lights. I appear, fresh meat for the night sharks. We could be friends, so should I drop my guard right on my shields? I hear you laugh out loud on a stream. Hey boys, another one's coming. Purple lasers fill my canopy. There's a frag gun eating right through me. Should've run before we buy. Purple lasers fill my canopy. Seattle palings. After that, my energy is failing, but I'll take my chance, embrace it all tonight. Purple lasers fill my canopy. There's a frag gun eating right through me. Should've run before we ride. Purple lasers fill my canopy. There's a frag gun eating right through me. Should've run before we ride. Can I wait before my hole gets rushed? Can I just hide before I eat the dust? Can I just stick to another night? Or an hour of tomorrow, when the bugs won't bite, 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 when the bugs won't bite. Can I wake before my heart gets crushed? Can I just turn before I eat the dust? Can I escape to live another night? Will I be hyper-addicted on my way out there tonight? This game is eating me. I live for it night and day. This game is all for me. I dream it in every way. Purple lasers fill my canopy. There's a frag gun eating right through me. Should've run before we ride. Purple lasers fill my canopy. There's a frag gun eating right through me. Could've run before we ride. Can I wake before my hole gets mushed? Can I just hold before I eat the dust? Can I just to another night? Or now or tomorrow, when the bugs won't bite.
The war's over, so they say. Now sucking wicked fine power play. Humanity won't take a breath from beating on each other. Now the aliens have left. You heard it right. And now they got us shooting at each other all night. And it seems so strange. But maybe those gargoyles coat our brains. All I need is a chance of backhands reading me. I won't even play unless you give me weapons and power play. Raise that rank, raise it higher, raise that rank, at least it'll never expire. So blue is best and red is bad. Green is better and yellow's so sad. I get the skins and the logos too. I'm a corporate anarchist fighting for you. You heard it right. And now they got us shooting at each other all night. And it seems so strange. But maybe those gargoyles cooked our brains. All I need is a chance of backhands reading me. I won't even play unless you give me weapons for some power play. Raise that rank, raise it higher, raise that rank. It's a holiday in power play. Take the thing, but you gotta play. Rank 2, 2,000 merits, okay. Rank 3, 5,000. 4 is 9. 5 is 15. This is fine. Care packages are filling my mind. Rank rises on foot, merits climb. Then care packages are filling the station. Where's those pack have the sensation? You heard it right. And now they're gonna shooting at each other all night. It seems so strange, but maybe there's targets cooked our brains. All I need is the chance of backhands greeting me. I won't even play. Let you give me weapons for some power play. Raise that rank, build it higher. Raise that rank. It's a holiday. It's a holiday in power play. Raise that rank. Raise it higher. Raise that rank. It's a holiday. It's a holiday in power play. Raise that rank. Raise it higher. It's a holiday. Oh. Take a sip of some Saxon wine. The indie bubble's gonna blow your mind. Eurasian gooseberry can make you feel so queer, my dear. Whoa. A little swig of some Bass Snake gin, and this journey is ready to begin. A good occasion for some Chateau d'Asian and some Christmas cheer. Whoa. I know the journey may be long, but what we got, it tastes so strong. All I smell is liquor corroding my mind. Red brew trading, pretty heavy laden. Don't try to stop me, I'll run you down. Red brew trading, pretty heavy laden. Don't touch that bottle, boy, cause that one's mine. Red brew trading, pretty heavy laden. Don't try to stop me, I'll run you down. Red brew trading, pretty heavy laden. Don't touch that bottle, boy, cause that one's mine. That one's mine. We head to Hutton for the longest leg. I'll have a snifter for the journey ahead. This leads to evil juice and some back with some fruited cream. Whoa. A finger full of their local froth. One harm of silver sea rum is good enough. Count out the time until we taste that century mega gin. Whoa. Red brew trading, pretty heavy laden. Don't try to stop me, I'll run you down. Red brew trading, pretty heavy laden. Don't touch that bottle, boy, cause that one's mine. Red brew trading, pretty heavy laden. Don't try to stop me, I'll run you down. Red brew trading, pretty heavy laden. Don't touch that bottle, boy, cause that one's mine.
Hello and welcome to Lave Radio.
Greetings and welcome to Lave Radio.
Greetings, Commanders.
Greetings, Commanders.
The show that talks about the universe of Elite
and the development of the computer game Elite 4, known as Elite Dangerous,
and the fantastic
community that surrounds it.
Broadcast from the Orange Sidewinder and hosted by a vending machine technician.
A place of nonsense and innuendo for forum dads. A self-contained podcast 2 hours long.
Transmitting to every corner of the galaxy.
It's even louder than me.
The hottest show this side of Dizzo.
The name of the place.
Lave Radio.
Lave Radio.
Lave Radio.
Lave Radio.
Greetings, Commanders, and welcome to episode 560 of Lave Radio, the show that talks about the universe of Elite Dangerous and the fantastic community that surrounds it. I'm your host, Commander Phoenix to Fire, Chief Archivist of Lave Station, otherwise known as Colin Ford, and joining me in the Orange Sidewinder bar for this episode, we have our SRV Banksy, that's the Commander Alec Turner.
Hello, I have been generated by AI tonight. How are you all?
Gross.
We also have our own technical Sarah Connor, really, here. That's the staff liaison officer, Commander Psychic, otherwise known as Claire.
I'm ready.
Pipe bomb at the ready. Remember, go with her if you want to live.
Exactly.
And finally...
exactly my guy.
And finally, we have our head of health and safety, who's very much against pipe bombs. That would be Commander Edelweiss, otherwise known as Ben Moss Woodward.
Oh, you've had a good rifle at my side.
Yes. So if you wish, you can join us live. We are hanging out in game. The Chris Mark IV is staring longingly out of the window as usual at Lave Station Bar, and Ben is flying about somewhere. But if you can't get to us in game, you can also join the Twitch chat channel, which you can access through laveradio.com/live. Click on the live chat, or go to twitch.tv/laveradio, or look us up on YouTube. We'll be there as well. So let's have a quick run around the crew, see how they've been for the last week. We'll start with Claire.
Oh God. Well, I'm not right. Okay, so I have not been up to a lot this week. I have. There's been an awful lot of things that have happened that have added to the year of hell being another year of hell. It's but you know what? It's not all bad. I could be in a lot worse of a position. I'm still here, you know. I fucked up something rotten yesterday, and thought I jeopardized a relationship with a company that I've spent 7 years building a relationship with, and they were really nice about it when they could have been a lot worse, and I probably deserved a lot worse, and I'm probably beating myself a lot more than they are. As far as other things are concerned, I meant to put up some Christmas decorations because the rest of our village have got all of the lights outside. And we still have not turned on lights, but we still have pumpkin Christmas pumpkin lights in our window. Like, and we have a little camera that looks out the window at the front door after we had after a van ran into our house and knocked our front wall down. We've always had a that wasn't the worst year. We always had a camera pointed out, but at the moment the camera can see predominantly just a pumpkin and then the front door. In December, so I need to fix that. So that's on my list of things to do when I'm not busy creating, making stupid content for the one of the busiest weeks of my life and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much been my week. The thing is, the pumpkin lights don't even light up because and I bet you, like, people who know me will know it, or know who else is in my house will know exactly why the pumpkin lights don't light up, because the wire has been chewed through, not by a dog, by my one cat with a fucking death wish. So they don't even light up. They're coming down to get thrown away. I will not take any hashtag Team Pete's ever at all, you rat bastard. But yeah, that's been my week. That's about it.
Lovely. Yes. Nice and updating. Nice and uplifting, I was about to say. Updating. Right. Ben, what's your week been like?
A little bit soggy, but not quite as dramatic as Claire's. I went to see Wicked for Good over the weekend and thoroughly loved it. I think my eyes were mostly watering up in about the last half of the blooming show, and rare, but I've seen it happen a few times now. It did get a round of applause from the cinema audience at the end. And you know that never. Well,
yeah, that's rare.
You maybe occasionally you get that one person going, "Oh shit, I'm at the cinema." Yeah.
I'm thinking like Back to the Future type era when people used to applaud at the cinema. It's been a long time.
Yeah, so it got a round of applause at the cinema, and this is at a lunchtime show as well. So it's not as if everybody was there and drunk. Apart from that, I've been trying to do the CG things. Getting a little bit lost in that, which we'll probably cover on earlier.
Yeah, hang on. Stop press. Ben has signed up to PowerPlay.
Fuck off.
We should have some kind of fanfare.
I signed up to your hippie, Alec.
Excellent.
Because I was like, I got excited actually.
Easy now.
Yeah, I got excited seeing that Independence could do it, and then I saw, oh, you mean Independent Powers, you twats.
Yeah, I had that moment too.
Yeah, I also had that moment.
I can't actually be independent. Yeah, bastards.
Yes, that is the one issue that I do have with this thing, but more on that later.
Yeah. Had some fun doing things in the other space game, which is progressing along nicely. Pushed on quite hard with Spider-Man. I really do want to try and get at least Spider-Man 1 finished before the end of Christmas. And yeah, that's blah, blah, blah. Not welcome. Is it the Stranger Things thing dropped? That was the other week. That was this week as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I watched all of the first batch of Stranger Things, and my God, I loved it. Yeah, that's been about my week then.
Okay. Well, I've just had a kind of fantasy week, really. I finished Final Fantasy 16.
I was expecting this to be all about your wife.
Eh?
What?
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Oh, you're being weird. Okay, I get you.
Okay.
My fantasy is about my wife. Colin might have fantasy about video games, and you call me weird?
Yeah, but it's oh God, I'm not.
Yeah.
As you were, Cole, sorry.
Yeah, I know. But moving on from that, I finished Final Fantasy 16, cried my eyes out, as usual. Yeah, that one really hurt. I wasn't expecting it to because I knew what was going to happen, but it still hurt. Then, for some reason, I went on a Baldur's Gate 1 binge.
Baldur's Gate 1? Okay.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 1. I've now restarted Baldur's Gate 1. And yeah, I'm now 15 hours in. Level 5, just cleared the Firewine bridge, and I now have Fireball on my mage, which takes absolutely ages if you know that first game. Even if you've played it so many times, it's burnt into your memory. I played a couple of streams, got stream sniped. Thank you, Phoenix Blue. You're just jealous because I've got a better Phoenix name. Yeah, put all the Christmas decorations up. That was stressful. We now have a tree that's lighting up outside, which is always nice. But let's just say, sort of, the words were said. As they always are.
Decoration application.
Oh yes, very fraught. That's the best way to describe putting up Christmas decorations. Nice little bit of tension.
Wow.
Yeah, and basically, that's really been my week. So, okay. Development news.
No,
Can we just ask what Alec's been up to before we...
No, I mean...
Alec, I am so sorry.
That's all right, mate.
It's not even
Alec.
Christmas week.
Wow.
My Christmas tree's up, so there, no hassle whatsoever, so suck it. What else? I went to Bristol to see my daughter, and then we drove to the Cotswolds. We had a hotel for the night. We had this brilliant plan. We watched this guy called Gary Eats on YouTube. I'm sure a lot of people do, and he reviewed the Weatherspoons Christmas meal, which included this epic profiterole. So I've been dreaming of eating this profiterole all week. It's about the size of a giant Yorkshire pudding.
Wow.
so anyway, so we get to our hotel with the intention of heading out to this nearby Weatherspoons to try it. But it's tipping it with rain, and B, it turns out the hotel bar has a log fire and really nice food, so we never left. So sorry, Weatherspoons,
Nice.
maybe next time. So that was good. I watched House of Dynamite, which was fantastic. I adore Catherine Bigelow movies, and I really, really, really liked House of Dynamite a lot. And then in game, I've done loads actually. I took my brand new all jumping, all running CG Artemis suit from the last CG. I took that to the Devil's Tower container run time trial to see if I could beat my top time. And it turns out I couldn't, because I'd foolishly thought it ran faster, but it doesn't. You can just run longer, and that didn't help. So I ran around the containers a few times and failed to beat my personal best. Then I zoomed off to the Distant Worlds 3 launch system to enter some submissions into their Choose a Launch Site event, which was fun because I like looking for interesting places on planets. So that was right up my alley. Then I hauled ass all the way back because the elite races, I might have mentioned this before, the elite races do this. Actually, it's Duck in the elite races in particular, runs this thing called Cafe Saturday every Saturday night, or very, very nearly every Saturday night, between about 4 p.m. UK time and sort of 7ish in the evening, so late afternoon, early evening. They pick one of the time trials and go and do some racing as a group. There's usually half a dozen of us there. Really good fun, and we went back to the spires, the Thargoid spires, and did jumping between the leaves in SRVs, which was an absolute hoot. I went and tested the Caspian and some on-foot CZs, more on that later. And I went back to my colonization system as well and finished a build that I had underway, and also noticed, for anyone else in a similar situation, that my orbital construction site, which was moving too fast to catch in a Mandalay, and which I spent arcs to name Catch-A-Me If You Can, has now stopped flying away. So its name is completely inappropriate. Thanks, Frontier. You've ruined it for me.
Another 5,000 arcs to come up with a better joke now.
Oh my gosh. Do you not get permanent renames?
You do.
I was gonna say that's a fucking abomination if you don't.
No, permanent renames. Yeah, I'll call it something else. That's my
Excellent.
week. Colin, what have you been up to?
Wait, hang on. What's happening?
let's just keep
Rot.
going around all night.
Rot. Right. The word of today is fraud. Right. Development news. What have the devs said this week? Well, there's only one thing that we've been talking about, and that is the Patch Explorer update dropped this morning. We've got hold of the Caspian, and yeah, let's before we actually talk on the notes. What's everybody's first impressions of that ship? We'll start with Claire.
I really like it. I'll go into more detail later, but I really fucking like it. It's fun.
Excellent. Alec?
I like it. It really doesn't feel like a big ship. I can't get my head around the fact that it's a big ship. It doesn't look like a big ship. It doesn't feel like a big ship. More on that later.
And Ben?
Ben?
Yeah, can you not hear me?
Yeah, we can now.
And now.
Okay, that was weird. Yeah, my answer was wee.
Okay.
Okay, that's an excellent reaction. So yes, the Caspian came out today, and as per usual, with an early access ship, it comes with Stellars and Galactics, and prices that come with them. So if you want the basic Caspian, you are talking 19,020 arcs because it's a big ship. If you want the Caspian Explorer Stellar, 38,000 arcs. And gird yourself, Caspian Explorer Galactic, 69,000 arcs.
Nice.
There we go.
In real money, that is £9 for the standard, £18 for the Stellar, and pardon my French in advance, 34 fucking pounds for the Galactic.
Listen, this is the first one that this is the first large ship that's had a Galactic, because the Type 11 was a medium. I was expecting it to be 75. Am I 75k? Am I pleasantly surprised? Yes and no.
I must admit, when I was looking through the preview, I was there thinking it's going to cost a fortune, and yes, okay, let's move on from that and go into it later. Right. In addition to that, two other major features came with the update. The first one is the on-foot NPC combat behaviors have been updated. Now, I never had a chance to test this, so first impressions, please. Psych-It.
It's really fun. It's really, really fun. I know it's our planned topic for next week. So once we've all had a good play about with it, but it like mediums and specifically highs, as far as CZs are concerned, feel like you need a little bit of, well, at least a good amount of it, depending on your skill set, like a decent amount of engineering. And if you trigger an alarm now on like a settlement raid or something like that, boy, does it go south fast. I've never been happier to die.
That is, excuse me, excellent to hear, because I was a bit worried, because first impression I got from the Burrs wasn't all that great, but I'm glad to hear that it's improved. Has anybody else had a chance to
Yeah, I did
test?
my homework. Claire sets homework, so I did my homework even though I'm not big on this. So I have done on-foot CZs before. I think you have to do them for one of the on-foot engineers. You have to do 10 of them or something.
I think so.
But I haven't done much. So I've watched Psychic do it a lot. So I get that it's good, and I've had it explained to me what's different. But as a complete novice, as I'm sure others will be, I could almost have not noticed the difference. Certainly in the AI behavior, I had to ask Claire on her stream, what are they doing differently? When you were getting excited about how they were behaving differently, I was like, what are they doing differently? Because I couldn't tell. But but that's kind of a good thing because what I mean, I did an easy CZ, easy CZ, God, I like that, and completed it without dying. So
Cool.
that's a noob. So it hasn't got harder. Certainly on easy, I was able to complete it. Did I notice any differences at all? I guess I kind of noticed that I didn't have to keep switching between laser and kinetic so much that I could mow somebody down with my laser or vice versa. I felt like I was having to reload more often than usual, which was mildly. I'm talking about this too much. We're going to do it later. It was fine. I managed to do an easy one without dying, and I died on a medium one, which seems perfectly fair given that I'm a complete noob at it.
Excellent. That is good to know. And finally, there have been some updates to PowerPlay. Now, this stuff does seem to be exclusive to the new mini PowerPlay bubble that has been generated. So I guess we'll talk about that later as well. So the bug fixes. Yes, there's been a few of them, but to be honest, I don't think there's been anything out there that's made me jump for joy like the speeding up of the fleet carrier stuff. But bugs fixes are bugs fixes. Anybody else?
Yes, there's a standout feature of this. Better than the Caspian, better than the AI improvements. They've fixed the stupid glitch exploit thing where people could skip glide phase. So we no longer have to say in Buckyball rules you're not allowed to do the stupid thing where you can skip the glide phase.
Oh.
Plus, I feel vindicated in an
It was
argument with
blatantly
somebody that
cheating, Alec.
It what?
It was blatantly cheating.
100%.
Well,
Yeah, 100% agree.
Anyone who thinks it wasn't cheating is a fucking idiot, frankly.
Wow.
Yes, well, there is somebody in particular who was a fucking idiot, and I feel
that's fine. They're allowed to be
vindicated.
wrong.
So I'm glad that Frontier have vindicated my stance that it was a bug that needed fixing and would get fixed and has been fixed. Haha, suck it.
Amazing. Amazing.
Somehow you get the impression that someone's just won an argument on the internet.
Yeah, I feel very much like I've just won an argument on the internet.
Well, on the subject of that, we'll hand over to Alex for more suck it internet news for the community news.
And now to the community coroner.
It's a dead game, innit, mate?
Right. Yes. So I touched on something briefly last week. I wasn't sure if I should have done or not, but I mentioned this thing about somebody had been sniping systems and had kind of been dealt with, and some. What was quite nice to see is that, gosh, less than a day later, there was actually a forum post about it, and Frontier, or Phil from Frontier had kind of acknowledged it. So Phil basically, his statement was, we have recently taken the decision to revert a number of systems that have been claim sniped by a specific individual through illegitimate means. In the cases where a rightful owner has been identified, the systems have been returned to them, whilst considerable time has been spent attempting to identify rightful owners of the claim systems. In the event a rightful owner could not be clearly determined, these systems have been cleared and can now be reclaimed. And then the forum thread, I think, listed the systems and sort of maintained a little checklist, and I think they've all been reclaimed now. So, but anyway, I wanted to mention it because I think it got some interest last week. Yeah, so cool to know that Frontier deal with stuff like that. Quite.
It's nice that they actually announced that they've taken action. Normally they don't.
Yeah, I think maybe this particular forum thread wasn't started by them, and I think Phil just thought, before this gets out of control, let's just make a statement. So yeah, it was nice. It was good.
It's also like a really nice way for them to just sort of like give a heads up and say, hey, these systems are going to become available again, or some of these systems might come available, which is something like folks might not realize.
Yeah, it's quite weird because some of them were in my forum thread. I kind of had, I'd been to some of them and scanned the systems, and now when I look at the system map, quite a lot of the planets, when I go to construction view, unless this has been fixed, show that the slots have been used. But if I fly out there, there's nothing on those planets. So although they've removed all the assets, it's like my personal data says, I don't know, Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind
Yeah,
of
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
so,
Yeah, definitely.
it's a bit tricky to keep track of what's going there, but maybe it'll get sorted. Anyway, never mind. Moving on. There was a new cartoon by the Highway, which was an absolute delight because it was called The Long Break, and it's basically a cartoon inspired by Sulu's story, who's very embarrassed about it. Hi, Sulu in chat. But it's really nice. It's just like a commander who keeps like having terrible accidents and injuring himself, and isn't able to isn't able to play Elite, and then finally gets back to Elite and blows his ship up and off to hospital once more. But yeah, it was lovely to see. Right. Item 3 on the list is it's a new thing by the L'Elite Dangerous guys who do adventures and various other things. And at least one of their team's been working on this new thing called Edgis. I'm going to pronounce it EDGIS, the Fast Elite Dangerous Explorer tool. So I'll link a video where they sort of talk through it. It's still a work in progress. But essentially, it's like I guess I'd describe it as a sort of reworking of EDSM. So great though EDSM is, I guess, it's a bit old-fashioned in its appearance. It's a bit slow. It's not very exciting, I would hazard to say. So they're kind of reworking it, and I must say that the performance of it is fantastic. So it feels really snappy and fast, and you can get like a galaxy map zoomed in on a particular system, and you can zoom it and spin it and scroll it. And if you click on a system, you get a system map that is modeled very much along the lines of the in-game system map. So it all looks really cool, and it's really responsive, and so it's really fun to use. And it also comes with its own API. So I don't know much about that, but I guess EDSM has an API, and the Lily Dangerous guys have added an API for their Edges system. So, which I guess will also be fast. So yeah, worth a look if you're an explorer and you want to look at particular bits of the galaxy. You can filter all the different star types and things, so it's quite fun to play with. Next up, I just wanted to shout this out because Itolu, who I used to rave about, who was kind of doing a flight assist off video series in the style of Isinona, kind of dropped off the radar for a bit. But Itolu's back. He's actually doing the latest CG around HIP 87621. So he's just made a little 25-minute video of some of his adventures around there. So that's great to see Itolu back because I really enjoy those. And then last up, I'm guessing I'm going to pass over to Claire.
That's not mine. I imagine that this is something that Apathis has put in because Apathis is working, is doing part of it. There is a Stack Up charity stream that starts on Friday for Stack Up. There are Stack Up are a charity that support US and allied veterans by promoting positive mental health and combating veteran suicide through gaming and geek culture with 4-pillar programs. There will be a link for the Stack Up thing. I think this is has been organised by Errol, who has got this all together. It's a big hosted stream. It's streaming over the weekend, raising money for Stack Up, including Apathis on the 6th of December at 12. And yeah, go support Apathis and that kind of good stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of creators there. Go and do it. Cheers.
So if you have a community event which is taking place soon and you'd like us to shout about it across the airwaves, tweet the crew or Blue Sky us at Lave Radio or email us at info@laveradio.com. But Alec will hunt you down.
Like a rabid dog, I'll come and find you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Somehow I've got the image of Alec as a almost rabid whippet now.
I went Cray Brothers straight away, but Whippet works.
Feed him to the pigs, Errol.
Yeah. Yeah, never trust a man that can own a pig farm. Right. The in-game events. What has been happening this week? Well, 2 items have appeared on the forum. First off, your superpower needs you, which included this wonderful little video that I wasn't expecting to see. And yeah, the battle for HIP 87621 has started. Now, effectively, they're asking you to join a power. You'll get information via that power for further updates. See Terry Toro and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, Big CG kicked off with 4 exclusive goals.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the interesting thing. I don't know how they've managed to do this. That effectively, if you have pledged to it helps. Well, you've got to pledge to a power, and then on top of that, you take your power, and then if you select the power that your sub power like is part of, so in other words, the Emperor, and you fight for the Empire, you will get points. If you are a traitor, you don't. So if you if for a sudden you're pledged to the Empire and you start fighting for the Federation, you've pledged to the Federation goal, you won't get anything. So yes, 4 community goals now count are in progress around HIP 87621, and yeah, let's just say this way, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far.
Right, so if they'd wanted people to defend, they should have incentivized defending from the off.
Yeah.
Frontier.
Yeah, the main problem is that the CG when the CG started, everybody said, right, okay, you've got to undermine. You've got to undermine all the other powers or any other power that's not your own. So everybody did that, and they went out and underpowered, and then everybody realized, well, if everybody's underpowering, who's defending the systems? Because when you're in power play, if you don't defend your system, you lose them.
Yeah, but where are my sweet CG points for defending my system?
Exactly. And
exactly.
so nobody was doing it. And when I logged in on Sunday and saw how bad Arissa was doing, both her
doing what we were told to.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem was, of course, that if things had gone the way that power play normally goes, it means that this week all the systems would have moved down to exploited. And then the week after that, they'd all move down to neutral.
That would have been so funny.
So effectively, the war would have been over in 2 weeks. So yeah,
like, we're going to give you an amazing power play book war. We're testing this out in this little enclave that we've created around HIP 87621. We're testing out all of these, like, not new mechanics, but like refreshing the mechanics. So there's more visibility of the power play, which in and of itself is a really good thing. Those little target things are great. Like saying where you need to work and those kind of things. It means that for those of us who are pledged to a power, want to help our power, but also don't really want to join a Discord or do something like that, we can see where most people have been instructed to work and go and work it. And I think that will be really useful when it's brought into like if I'm gonna when/if it's brought to the great the larger power play bubble, I think that'll be a really cool thing to see when it's specific to your power, that kind of stuff. Oh, it's funny though. It has been really funny to watch people lose their mind over it.
It started off with about 5 or 6 of these markers all around this mini bubble, and everybody was thinking this is fantastic. And then one by one, after about 6 hours, each one disappeared. So by the time Sunday came around, when I actually logged in, there was one left, and it had nothing to do with my power whatsoever. Although I could have joined in just because neither of them were my power, and I would have got points for them. But I was just there thinking something's gone wrong.
It's probably the first time that Frontier have release a CG and then gone oopsie.
Well, normally it's a normally with those CGs it's like, oh, we're just gonna have to up the amount a little bit or add a couple of extra tiers because you're gonna make it in too much time. But this was really like,
oopsie.
Oh, we've incentivized one thing and now nobody's defending, and defending, as I understand, defending does less merits for you as well. Is that right?
Yep. Ben, wasn't there something that you wanted to steal from Wotherspoon?
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at it. If you can't remember it, Ben, I'm looking at it now.
I believe it was something to do with capture the flag, wasn't it? It was like,
Yes.
you go in.
Yeah. Pete basically said they've asked us to play capture the flag, but forgotten to tell us to bother defending our own flags.
Yeah.
Well, ironically, in proper capture the flag, you can't score unless your own flag's on base. But the thing is, in this case, they haven't bothered to say, oh, no, you just score. Doesn't matter if they've got your flag, you just score. So yes, they have realised this after a couple of days and went, no. What we want to do is we're also going to count reinforcement actions. Plus, also we're going, because things have been so bad, we're negating that minus 35% bonus, which is applied to the rest of power play, but not this bubble. So
please reinforce. We're really sorry. We messed up. I'm so bad. please reinforce. I'm really sorry.
I know, and it's just down to a bit of bad wording.
Yeah.
Because if they hadn't have highlighted the fact undermine, then these things people would have worked it out that you get points for undermining. But at that point, people just forgot. Okay, there was a point where actually I was wondering, is there any point? Do you actually score points for reinforcing a system? Normal power play points, and then I found out you did. But then I noticed in Arissa's case for this one system, she had scored 20,000 reinforcement points, and at the time, there's approximately 2 million undermining points. So, a bit of an complete imbalance there. So,
nice.
I know. One of the things that we should point out, because power play is power play, you can only knock a system down one level or knock a system up one level once a week. You don't. You can't knock something that's a stronghold all the way down to unoccupied in a week's work. Although the amount of effort that these guys have done, it would have done if they hadn't put that in. So well, I know we're all laughing, but who's actually tried mucking about? I mean, Ben, you've even signed up, haven't you?
Yeah, I've gone on fund. Well, I got all excited when I was like, "Hey, independents can also join in." Oh, yeah. So you mean I need to actually? I can be independent so long as I go off and blow these other guys, right?
Blow up these other guys.
No, unfortunately,
he wants to blow the guys. He's got to blow the guys. You've got to blow the guys to be independent.
Yeah,
it's like a mutual beneficial blowing.
It's a bit like LinkedIn, really. So I was like, okay, so out of all the powers, I was like, okay, well, I can see that Sirius is the power that is actually sponsoring, I guess is the way I might say it, the independent effort. So I thought maybe I need to sign up to Sirius then. But then Alec was like, no, you can sign up to any of the independent ones. So I was like, okay, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll join Alex. Who is Prevav, is it?
Pranav, yeah, Antel.
Yeah. The hippie commune guys, is that right?
The guys with...
Yeah, I don't know.
The guys with the...
I can't remember why. I think I read their bios.
They seem to be... I think the hippie commune guys.
They seem to be...
I'm going to have to somehow try and learn
like
for you, Claire. Yeah, I then got the whole tutorial thing and did okay, if I want to do anything for a power, I have to go and complete these weeklies. Fair enough, I'll go and do that.
Mate, that's how it works.
Yeah. So, fair enough, I'll go and do that. I was like, I really wanted to spend tonight doing the CG, but you say I have to do this, I'll do this. So I got that all figured out and things, and that was all okay. And ever since then, I've basically been lost, because I don't know what the hell I'm meant to do. I've got these triangular markers all over the place near where we're meant to be doing things. And they mean Sweet Fanny Adams to me.
Yeah.
I've tried following some advice by trying to Google things like, okay, how do I undermine things? You can undermine things by handing in these notices. Okay, where do I get this from? And I'm like, I'm trying to use the galaxy map from this little enclave.
Yeah.
And can I see my bubble where I can buy anything from? Can I Ekka's like?
Just a moment. Little Bacon, have you got... Is something wrong?
No, there's a way you can check what you can do if you really want to know. If it's like undermining or something like that, go to the power play view, select another random power, click on one of their systems.
Because I found out there's two of them.
So you know the one where it... oh, God. So
you mean the one on the map or the one in the right-hand menu?
Galaxy map.
The galaxy map.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one on the map, right?
Yeah, then if you click on any of their systems and opposite power systems, there's a bit, and it will say like they're being undermined and they're controlling it, and you scroll right down, it will show you what you can do to undermine. And that works for every single type. So if you want to know how to reinforce one of your ones, there's a filter where you can select reinforcing, select your power, select one of the ones that highlights, scroll all the way down in a little window that'll pop up, and it'll show you what you can do to reinforce.
I'm running back to my ship to see if I can actually see what the hell this is all about.
I quite liked that on the official forum post for this, the Battle for HIP 87. I think it was post number 4 was. Could someone translate the instructions from Chinese, please?
I saw that actually.
Yay! So that's. Well, I'm glad you've had fun. How about you, Alec? Have you managed?
I haven't had a go yet. I'm going to. I've been, as I said at the start of the show, I've been quite busy doing other things. But I like this. I think it's. I like the fact that it's that it's that it's kind of got consequences. That you can only sign up to one side. I like that it's. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Kind of forcing people to sign up. It's like, please try Power Play. It's really good. Go on, please try it. I'd be curious to know what people think. So there's a bunch of things we get for the usual. You get these rewards, and if you get top 75%, you get some more of them. But I'm really curious about the next bit, about what the winning power gets and how that's going to manifest, and whether it's going to be a perk or because nobody really seems to know what the end reward is that we're all fighting for.
Yeah, that's that is probably to be concluded next year.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
So yeah, more speculation on that. I've Claire, how have you managed?
I haven't done any.
Ah, right.
I'm the one who hates Power Play.
Yes.
No, I don't.
I'm the only one who's actually tried it.
It's.
You haven't got to me yet, Ben. Hang on.
Okay, thanks, John.
It's not for like a.
No, you've been busy.
I've been really busy, but also, I did the tried out a lot of combat on the preview server, and when I need a sniper rifle, and it's literally all I've done has been like picking up materials to build a sniper rifle in Elite for my my bright pink stealth outfit. You never see me coming until you do. But that's all I've been doing, and I've not ventured out in that general direction yet. But I probably will. I'm slightly more interested in the other CG, but
Yeah.
now I've got a suit for it. But yeah. What about you, Colin? How much have you done?
I've done a bit. I've actually got a couple. I've made my mark, put it that way, and thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I said, I did get stream sniped while doing this by Phoenix Blue, who would have got a lot of merits and wiped out a lot of my merits because I was carrying a lot of stuff at the time. Not that I'm bitter. Yeah, so I've done a bit. I've actually quite enjoyed it. I thought the fact that nobody was defending was absolutely hilarious. And I was just waiting for the shoe to drop on Monday, and which it did when they realised that everything had gone wrong. I can see this working. I think Frontier are going to have to do a little bit of god modification to this to kind of rebalance it for the next stage or whatever happens, because yeah, it feels like it's a little bit out of kilter at the moment, but
It's kind of like I go over. I know I'm gonna go over and do something. I know whatever I do for the Alliance isn't going to change the fact that the Imperials are going to win.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's kind of like, is it not more worthwhile from like a person who is dedicated to power play? Is it not more
constructive to actually do
more
proper power
constructive to
play
go and
instead
do
of
shit
this?
like your proper power play and just go and like dip your toe in and then go back? If you're anyone but the Alliance, if you're anyone but the Imperials, even at this point, because at the moment it's just looking like it's going to be that sort of like. I'm going to say, it looks like it's going to be a blue wash. I was going to say a white wash, but it's looking like it's going to be a blue wash.
Well, the Emperor is purple, not blue.
Yeah, well, they're all Ashling, though, aren't they?
No, they're not. I've never been so insulted.
Colin.
Yes.
When you're saying defending, is that reinforcing?
Yeah, that's reinforcing.
Okay, right.
Yes.
Why are you calling it defending, not reinforcing?
Because the two terms are kind of interchangeable.
Okay, you're confusing me. You're saying it to confuse me, aren't you?
Yes.
I don't think it's going to take much to confuse you around power play, Ben.
Doesn't, I know this.
Yeah, everything I'm doing is here to confuse Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
everything I'm doing is only to assist other players who maybe haven't played power play either.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it does look like the Imperials have numbers on their side. They've got 5,000 players at the moment pledged for them. The Feds have got 2,178. The Independents are doing a lot better, 3,319. And the Alliance is 1,359.
I'd have said 26, so that was much higher than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually signed up my main commander to the Alliance.
Nice.
And an Alliance power. So I'm actually playing against myself with both my commanders.
What's the definition of insanity?
That's right, Colin. Ben blows and Colin plays with himself. Right, let's move on.
My God, we've just found the show title.
Right, but that's not all, because there is yet another community goal in the game. So that's 5. That's the most community goals I think we've ever had running at the same time.
Yeah.
So, to test the new Caspian's exploration capabilities, Zorgan Peterson has called for independent pilots to gather exploration data on exobiological organisms found throughout the galaxy. So you sign up at Davis High in Riort, you gather your samples and then bring them all back to Riort. Yes. So, yay. An Artemis suit will be required.
Oh, it's good to have just got one.
Give away, yeah.
Isn't that convenient?
75% of us are sorted.
Yeah.
They have noted that data for the trees will not be counted.
Ah.
Ah.
Oh, what?
Now, pilots that register at least one contribution will receive a Caspian Explorer paint job, Zorg and Peterson decal, and credits. So, yay! It's
and it's just
rewards
one
for everybody.
contribution as well. Like,
Yeah,
heck yeah.
yeah. So go find your one bacterium.
Down a plant. Don't do bacterium. It's not worth it.
No, I was saying bacterium because I want to spread the absolute frustration.
No, no, we're not those
You
people.
want
No,
everyone
go
else to
find.
experience your pain, Colin.
Yes, experience my pain, people.
Go find a tussock. Go find some tussocks and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And they're 10 a penny across the galaxy. Go and do that, and then mosey on over. And you don't have to go far out. You don't even need a Caspian Explorer for it.
No, not really. But it'd be nice if you did.
It's if you want to jump a lot further, like as far as like if you want to go to Jackson's Lighthouse and then jump 400 light years away in one jump, you certainly can. But you don't need it for this. You can do anything. But that's like this one makes me happy because there's no benefit to having a Caspian. The Caspian just looks neat anyway.
I wouldn't advise it because it can't fucking land anywhere.
And what do you mean? It's got a real nice small profile.
Has it?
Yeah.
No.
So we've got Ben blows, Colin plays with himself, and Psychic go tug on a tussock.
Nope.
Right, fair enough.
Nope. Too long for the show title. Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so that's what's going on. Quite a lot.
Dead
and the
game
run
though,
up to
mate, innit?
Christmas. Oh yeah, completely dead. Yeah, nothing happening. So that brings us to the power player rankings. Staying right down the bottom is Patreus in 12. He has gained 4 systems, bringing his total up to 662. In 11th, we have Torval gaining 3 systems, bringing her total up to 746. In 10th, only 2 systems ahead, is the Pirate King Delaney, with his total being 748. And President Winters has gained 9 systems in 9th place, bringing her total up to 885. In 8th, we have Antal gaining 3 systems up to 1093. And in 7, we have Kane gaining another 6 systems, taking her total up to 1123. In 6th, we have Archer having gained a massive 12 systems, bringing his total up to 1,149, while Grom didn't do anywhere near as good, having gained only a system, and bringing his total up to 1,313. Lee Young-Roo didn't have a very good week. He lost 7 systems, bringing his total down to 1,461. And in 3rd place, the Emperor didn't have a good week either, because she lost 1 system, and her total dropped to 1,732. In 2nd place, we had Mahan sneaking ahead with an extra 2 systems, bringing his total up to 1,823. And still in 1st place, despite losing 14 systems this week, we have the Emperor Arissa, and her total dropped to 2,218.
It's not the Emperor Arissa, it's Ashling.
Yes. Sorry, propaganda. Propaganda for my power.
You were just hoping. That was wishful thinking on your part, mate.
Thanks for covering. Right.
You're welcome.
Right, and of course that means the Blue Head Princess is at number 1, as per usual. Everybody go buy a bathwater. That is your power play rankings for this week. Yes.
Wow,
Wow.
Ashling.
Well, you know why that's happening?
Because they're all out on the fucking Enclave, mate. That's what they are.
Exactly. That's why that's happening. So I think the Enclave's having an effect. Of course, these totals don't include the Enclave.
Okay.
From what I understand. Because the numbers didn't go up all that much. Yeah. So, I mean, if they are, then I feel sorry for Lee Young-Roo, who's lost a lot of systems there. So,
Interesting.
Yeah, so the store alert. I guess it's that time of week again.
Store alert!
In the bi-weekly newsletter, here come paint jobs for your art. In the bi-weekly newsletter, here come paint jobs for your art.
There's two things apart from the obvious Caspian things that you can buy from the store. We have a festive giveaway. Now, this normally happens every. Yeah, that's because it's almost Garrus Blue, isn't it? So,
What is Garrus Blue?
That. No, it's not. It's too dark.
That's too. That's not a Citrine blue. It's not Citrine. It's not blue. It's not a Vicarian blue. I'll say Vicarian.
Right.
Nice,
So
though.
yes, it is nice. There is a free skin for people to pick up using the link at the festive giveaway link on the store at the moment. Yes, if you want your Mandalay to look nice and as we say stripy blue, then yes, feel free to click on the link. And of course, yeah, that's it. Now they're going to have a new skin or gift or whatever it is on Wednesday and Friday, and then on the final run up to Christmas. Then yes, all the way up to the 23rd. Especially the last. So keep an eye out. Although I don't know why it looks like the number 4.
It's weird.
Yes, you do know that people will now start speculating if that 4 has something to do.
Absolutely not. No, they won't. No, they definitely will. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, does that mean we're getting 4 new ships next year? Oh. Right. I take it everybody here's claimed theirs. Yes, excellent.
Yeah,
I do want to chime in very quickly, Colin, though.
Okay.
That obviously we've had Black Friday and things like that. I found out, to my surprise, disgust, and delight, that the Black Friday skins are also available for the Caspian.
Yeah, they came out with it. They came out with it on the day. So there's today when it released, there was a midnight gloss and the other black.
Yeah, the midnight matte or whatever, the not so glossy one.
Yeah.
I suspect, I don't know, but I don't think they're going to be around for long. Do you?
Probably a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, and I do think the midnight gloss one is very, very sexy on the Caspian.
I think they're going to go before Christmas is ended. So
Yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing to.
I mean, I don't want to encourage people to FOMO, but
yeah. I mean, if you don't get it this time, get it next time.
Get it next time. Yeah,
because it'll walk around again.
Yeah.
The good thing about this, really quickly, because I saw somebody commenting on this somewhere. The good thing about this giveaway is you don't have to log into the game. You only have to log into the website and buy zero amount of money. So if you're away for a few days, you're not going to miss out as long as you can get to a web browser.
Yeah.
Excellent. Right. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll take an ad break and then we'll come back with our thoughts on the Caspian before finding out what everybody else thinks.
Are you a commander who's tired of interstellar injustices? Do you find yourself constantly needing to express your displeasure? Look no further. Introducing the Manticore Pitchfork, crafted for the discerning commander who demands more than just a plasma gun to make their point. Made from ultra-durable, premium materials, these pitchforks are designed to handle even the most heated encounters with unruly aliens, malfunctioning droids, or pesky space pirates. Whether you're settling a dispute over asteroid mining rights or rioting about a non-compulsory feature, the Manticore Pitchfork has got you covered. With its sleek design and unbeatable durability, you'll be the envy of every commander in the galaxy. The Pitchfork will be in stores later this year, but if you cannot wait until then, you can get 3 months early access by visiting your nearest Frontline Solutions. Order today, and while stocks last, receive a free Displeasure Beacon. This lightweight handheld device combines all the functionality of a naked flame, but with 0 oxygen requirements. Now you can wield your torches in space, and even for a small fee, change their colour. The Manticore Pitchfork, when 280 characters aren't enough. It's Christmas, Christmas, Christmas at Etienne Dawn's Unspecified Meat Emporium. It's not just the temperatures that are low this winter, but also our prices. Our I can't believe it's not turkey roast, now with less teeth, is 50% off. Serve up a treat with our caustic sizzling self-cooking sausage platter, 2 for the price of 1. Why not order our Meat Lovers Nut Roast? Double the gristle for a quarter of the price. It's not Christmas without stuffing. Our special chest cavity nut stuffing is now available. Etienne Dawn's Unspecified Meat Emporium. Serve up a family as a feast this Christmas. Seriously, what the is wrong with you people?
Stick to the script, Claire.
Etienne Dawn's Unspecified Meat Emporium. Find us in the Lave Business Directory or visit us next to the station mortuary. Etienne Dawn's Unspecified Meat Emporium. You'll wonder how our prices are so low.
Out there's a ship just for you. A ship that can carry you to the furthest stars, jumping long distances whilst offering an unobstructed view of the galaxy. A ship that can also pack a decent punch if the pirates come knocking. A ship that feels safe. A ship that feels like home. The Asp Explorer. A great ship at a great price in a competitive galaxy. Fly far. Fly safe. Fly in front of things.
Welcome back. Now, I don't know if anybody else is aware, but we have a new ship out.
Someone should have mentioned it. We should have all had a chance to fly it before we started today.
Well,
God
yeah.
damn it.
As part of the partner program, we have been lucky enough to fly it for the last week or so, and yes, so it's a big one. But like Alex says, it certainly doesn't feel like it, which is weird. It's I'll go around the crew and see what they feel about the ship in itself. So we'll start with you, Alec, if you've had a good go.
I'm glad to hear that's not just me. It's like not just the feel, so it's very maneuverable everywhere, basically. Not too maneuverable, I would say. Some people were quite worried. I think when Burr released his video, there's some footage of him doing these ludicrous flips just above a flat planet surface, which I think possibly, I mean, he obviously did them, but I feel like it's reasonable. I don't think it's an OP ship. I think it's nice. It flies nice. I was going to go back and do the buckyball in it, but I don't think it would win because although it's got a thing I will come on to in a second, it's not quite as like tight a Super Cruise turning circle as like the Mark V or the Mandalay, but it's great. It feels really nice, but it doesn't. Yeah, it's the visuals as well. For some reason, it just doesn't look big. I need to park it next to something, but I can't get it into my head that it's a large ship. It just doesn't look like a large ship. But I have to say, my God, that steep dive is what a thrill ride that is.
You try that. You try that in VR. Oh
yeah, I bet. I
yeah.
really like it. It's
Well,
only 15 degrees more, but it feels like you're literally plummeting vertically. It's fantastic.
It's because you're also going at 1,000 kilometers per hour
Yeah,
faster.
right.
So that planet comes out fucking nowhere. By the time you're at the bottom, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's ooh, yeah. So I take it that well, as you've only got the one account, Alec, you won't be buying it. But if you had to buy it, would you?
Yeah, if I had to buy it, would I buy it? I don't know that I would. It flies real nice, but I prefer the Mandalay still. And the fact that it's a large ship, despite its looks, just means you can't land at certain places. So the only thing, if I was going to go on DW3, which I'm not, I'd be very tempted to buy it for that. But for zooming around the bubble and taking my SRV different places and doing a bit of this and a bit of that, it's Mandalay all the way for me. So I probably wouldn't actually.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Claire, what did you think?
Okay, I genuinely love it. I genuinely love it. I think it's a brilliant ship. I think I love the view from the like the panoramic view. You're not going to get that in a Mandalay. It is
great.
Yeah, the panoramic view is great. I love the way it looks. I think I really like Star Trek. So I love the way it looks. The first experience of coming down onto a planet, I was totally and utterly shook with the first experience. I think the follow-up experience that I had to that, and that became a short, which did very well. But I had I did one where I came into one of like the circular planetary bases, one of the large planetary bases, and I came down onto one of those and pretty much nearly landed on the pad because of how close I got to it. And it is a real sort of like seat of your pants experience that I haven't discovered. I hadn't thought about it before. There was one person very particularly who came into chat when I was flying it going, "Oh, it's fucking bullshit. The Frontier have told us about this great explorer and you can't even get it to do the largest jump. You can't get the largest jump range out of anything in it." And I'm just like, my understanding of my friends who explore, canonically I don't explore, we've covered this, but
We have.
for my friends who explore, my understanding of it, and this is how I would do it were I exploring, is I would pick a place, I would neutron jump all the way over to that place in the galaxy, and then I would switch to economic mode and hop between systems looking for something cool.
Exactly.
That's what I would do. And that's historically what I have done, and I did it in a DBX, and I did it for like I did it for like 4 weeks in a DBX, and this is before this was before ExoBio, so this was just flying to planets and scanning them, and in just like enjoying a little bit of time away from the bubble, and then I decided to come back, and then I never left. But like, I feel, and I think speaking to like 90% of explorers, I feel like that is the way that they explore. They pick a place, what they need is something that can get to that place so that they can start doing like the meat and potatoes of their exploration.
And the Caspian is the best ship for that.
The
and
Caspian
on top of that, Frontier never said it would have
Yeah,
big
of course they
jump
didn't.
range.
They said it was a ship designed for exploration, and I genuinely do not think that there is any way that this ship could be designed for exploration. But it also, you could make it into something that packs a punch, because it's got a shit ton of hard points, more so than I maybe think it needs. But it's great. I would compare it more to a Clipper than anything else. Not a Panther Clipper, but like a Imperial Clipper, as far as like internals and stuff are concerned. Imperial feels like just like a big medium, and I feel like the Caspian sort of like fits into that midway between medium and large bracket, but because it won't fit on a medium pad, it has to fit on a large pad maybe. But I love the look of it. I think it's bloody stunning, and would I buy it?
Yes, that's the interesting question.
It is really interesting because I went back to my fleet carrier specifically to get it today, and then went back to start doing things in the galaxy, which is like my normal MO, what I do, and realized as I took off from my fleet carrier, I can't use this ship because it's a large and I'm going to outposts. So I landed, got back into my Mandalay and flew back. So would I buy it?
I think
probably. I probably still would.
All right, fair enough then.
Because I like the purple as well. The purple with the I don't know that I'd buy the hollow, the galactic version. That's a lot of money. But I might buy like the standard version. So I've got a ship that looks like it comes from Star Trek.
And also, if you look carefully in the bridge, you can see a viewer that Mr. Spock might use.
Yeah,
that's a nice little touch.
A very nice little touch.
It must be pointed out that yes, it does have the largest jump range because people have managed to get it to neutron jump so far. In fact, it was actually crashing the server because it was jumping that far. We do know that for White Dwarf, it jumps 3 times, and for 3 times the range, and for a neutron star, it's 6. So you can get some phenomenal jump range from that.
Like 450 people have been getting if you push
Yep.
it.
Yeah, easily 450. Yeah.
Which beats any jumper conda out of the water. So Mr. Who came on the stream, you can go.
Yeah,
Suck a fat one. No.
I understand that you're when you get it stock, it's a 40 light year jump range. But I've been to Colonia 4 times with ships which had a 35 light year jump range.
It's 4 times more than Colin has.
Wow.
We will get on to that.
I migrated an account to Colonia, and those were the ships that I migrated. A couple of them had a 35 light year jump range, and that was with engineering as well. So one of them was a combat and combat Corvette. So like a whole account. I've got an account sat in Colonia doing fuck all because I probably won't be able to remember the login, but I don't think 40 is too bad for a stock ship.
No, yeah. Ben.
Yeah, I actually surprisingly, I was expecting to hate this. And then when I first took it out of Shanata Desra when we were allowed to try it, I was like, yeah, okay, this is nice. I don't see what's so great about it. And then, like Alec was saying, I took it into a dive. And I just had a whale of a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice feature, that.
Yeah.
It's a nice little bonus.
I need to take it to a high grav world at some point. But yeah, I do. I love the look of it. As I suspect most people do. As soon as I got the ship for reals.
Yep.
I went off and I was like, okay, I want to make it look as sexy as I can.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, well, what skins do I have available? And I was like, okay, well, yeah, okay, the default skin, that's okay. That skin's okay. I quite like the black and white one. I'm not a fan of that blue one that we get for the 69,000 arcs.
The cyan or whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, double cyan or something weird.
I must admit, I don't like that either.
So I was like, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. So I was like, I wasn't feeling pretty much a lot of anything. And then I saw they had the glossy black. And then I tried the glossy black with the hologram.
Yeah.
And it looks like a ship out of Tron.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
It's really good. It's like it's really good. Oh.
And I feel like such a shill. Because if you were to be I will not recommend anyone buy this. I'm not going to say that.
But
because if I was to buy this, it'd be 69,000 arcs just to get the hologram.
Yeah, you can buy the hologram separately though. You can buy it separately.
So 10,000 I'd be, and then it's 10,000 arcs for the black, the glossy black.
Yeah.
So this is basically a 79,000 arc ship at the moment.
Okay.
Actually, you can get the ship for £9 and the two things for 10. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if you get it out,
get cheaper.
Get the components that I'm using. Get them independently. I might be cheaper.
Yeah. So like this, as Kremen's saying in chat, the standard black and hollow is a total of 48k. So
yeah, I could do that because I don't know about I think we said this before, but it's nice getting the ship components, but the very first thing I go off and do is get rid of them because I want my ship components to be my ship components.
Yeah.
So I was like, I appreciate that, and if I didn't know what I was doing, then having them available is handy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care about them. I don't care about a lot of the other things in the Galaxy Pack. But that hologram with the gloss black, and you got like these, like the lines of the hull plates all pick up on the blue.
It's really nice. It's it's much nicer than the hollow on the Type 11.
Oh yes,
much nicer.
If Chris can tag over to my screen, that will. I'm showing it just now. If anyone looks, but it does. It does look really nice, but as Alex says, it is big. And I've had a bit of problem finding places to land.
Okay.
I did try taking it into where we were doing the CG and the alien trees and things like that. I flew it out there during the weekend, and I was like, okay, that's awkward.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can get down. I mean, I can land anacondas and imperial clippers and things like that. It's not a problem. Well, I don't want to say it's not a problem. It is possible to find places you can put down. But for my normal hooning around the bubble, I think I am genuinely with Alec.
Yeah.
It's just this is very. But I am going to be going on Distant Worlds 3, and this will probably be coming with me on DW3.
Yeah, I think if I'm with Alec with that, if I was doing Distant Worlds, I'd be taking that.
Yeah. Because as well with the optionals, you can take whatever you want. Really, spoiled for choice. It's lovely.
Yeah.
There's so many optionals.
What do you think, Colin?
What do I think? Do you know what I think about this ship? I've already bought it.
You've already bought it
on my exploration account. I've already bought her. And notice that I refer to her as a her because on my stream on Saturday, I put I thought, right, I'll give it a test in my VR helmet. And so so that was me looking around, and I just fell in love with this ship.
Yeah.
It is amazing. I mean, I am used to landing and finding places to land in an Imperial Clipper. So that's my exploration ship at the moment, is an Imperial Clipper. Not anymore. It's this thing. Yes, my exploration commander has now got a reason to keep going on to Colonia, even though the jump range at the moment, I'm not that bothered about it because I want to try and get as much fauna on the way in, but or flora, or whatever it is, one of the two.
Flowery bits.
Flowery bits. Yes.
Plants in it.
I want me flowery bits. Yeah. That sounds even worse. But yeah, I've already bought her. I have the USS Khan because it is the same.
How many of us are called USS in it? Eh?
I've seen a few USSs already.
I think. Well, I'm the USS Obscura because I'm black.
And yeah, this has got the same. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, it looks like the Defiant." It doesn't, or Voyager. It looks like it's 2 nacelles away from the Defiant. I'm sorry.
It's like Voyager and the Defiant had a baby.
I will say, I took off all of the ship kit straight away. I think the ship kit would detracts from the
surprisingly enough, yeah.
the ship.
Apart from, of course, the right spoiler, because I need the right spoiler for it to look Defiant like.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
I get you.
But I must admit, yeah, and when I did take the ship into its 75-degree dive, in VR in that cockpit, it is terrifying. And people can actually see that reaction because it's still on Twitch.
Is it saved as a clip? Is it?
I will actually save it as a clip. So yeah, it's yeah. Like I said, I fell in love with it. It was a lot more maneuverable than I was expecting, and of course, well, to tell you the truth, I'm not bothered about the weaponry. What I did like was the fact that it moves so well through supercruise, and that's what I really needed, because the only problem I have with my Imperial Clipper is that I've been out there that long. I've still got the old frame shift drive. I haven't put an STO drive on it, so I was getting to places and I was looking. Oh, there's plants over there, but it's 300,000 light seconds away. Oh, I can't be bothered. So the fact that I'm going to have the SCO drive on this it's going to make such a difference. But yes, the USS Khan, spelled KHAAANNNNNNN exclamation mark, is now flying in your galaxy. So yes, so I have gone on it and bought it. So that's how much I love that ship. For I only flew it for about an hour, a couple of hours over in the preview program, but that was enough for me to go, right, yeah, I'm having this.
And it also, in the preview program, it was using 20 liters of fuel per jump, and it's now using 6, which is a wild change. Giving it 3 times as many jumps for a full tank, which people have calculated, if you put extra fuel tanks in there and you reduce everything right down and get it to the top range that it can, you might be able to get all the way to Colonia without refueling, which I think is very funny.
Although it's really going to come after this for people naming their ship the USS. Guess which one it's going to be called here.
I tell you what, now they've put a Star Trek a Star Trek ship in the game. Just give me a Normandy, lads. It's all about. Curtis, this is my message to you. I know you love Mass Effect. We've talked about it. I know how much you love Mass Effect. Just give us a distinctly different intellectual property, distinctly different. Normandy, please. Thank you. When I say us, I mean give me a Normandy.
Although if we get Normandy, we do need a new SRV to go with it.
100%. Yes, absolutely, we do.
Yeah, New Normandy, which will named after another region in France. That'll do it. And a speeder bike for Ben. How hard can it be?
Exactly.
So yeah, overall, I'm the one with 2 thumbs up. Everyone else has got 1 thumb up.
No, I've definitely got 2. I've definitely got 2 thumbs up. But
no, I was getting 2 from Claire.
Yeah.
I thought 2 thumbs up if you actually bought it.
Oh, I see. Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So very positive. But if you're an explorer or you have an explorer account like me, I would wholeheartedly recommend this ship, even if you will get the basic version. I think it's worth it. Yep. So that's what we thought.
Yeah. There's a couple of long ones in here, I'm not gonna lie, but we passed the question on to you guys as well, about the Caspian. What do you think of it now we've got more details? Ironically, I didn't ask a question last week because I was hoping that we were going to get more information about the Caspian. We had no idea that we were going to have any more information about the Caspian at that point, and then suddenly on the Tuesday we did, which was very cool, and I was very pleased with my prediction being right. Hey, a broken clock is right twice a day. Yeah, on a Sunday at around 2 p.m. UK time, we will ask the question on our Twitter, on our Blue Sky, and on our in our Discord in the Question of the Week channel, and it's an opportunity for you guys to have a conversation. And what this week we asked, what do you think of the Caspian, and will you be getting one, and all of that good stuff. And we start with Commander Zone, who says, exploration is my main focus, so I'll most likely pick it up. I've gotten so much enjoyment from the game since the Kickstarter days that I'm long overdue to give Frontier a little real world currency in return.
Nice.
Yes.
Totally agree. Done that, mate.
Yeah. Dan Technic says, I think I'm going to give this one a miss. When I add up how much I've spent this year on the game, it's pretty eye-watering. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think I'm done with early access ships now. I'll probably buy the odd cosmetic here and there, but I want more for my money, really. I should add, and if they were to say that early access ships are going towards funding a major expansion, then take my money. But this loop of early access ships with tweaks to numbers, albeit gorgeous designs, I can't justify 20 quid a pop for those forever. I guess I'm greedy, but I want more.
Yeah, I mean, if you bought all, well, the basic one's about 8 or 9 quid, depending on the size.
If you've been buying a few for a year for the second year running, it's
that's
I
80
get that
quid
point
over
of
the
view.
last 2 years.
Totally
So,
get that point.
but then again, that is less than a full price
It's less
game.
than a Nintendo Switch game.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but still, it's not a brand new game, is it?
True.
No. Oh, don't start on the blooming argument I had about horse armor earlier in the chat room earlier. No, we'll move on from there. I've got nay. Commander Dirk Hatch. Getting down to the planet's surface in the Caspian scares the willies out of me every time. I absolutely going to be using it to do this as often as I can. Hear me scream. Amen.
So good. So
So
good.
say we all.
Tokoso was saying, I probably will, but to be honest, I haven't flown all the other ships enough yet to really get a feel from them. I'm still waiting for a new large combat beast of a ship.
Corvette Mark II.
Oh yes, please. Hello.
Nah, the Alliance needs one.
Or like a large chieftain-looking thing, that kind of stuff.
I would love a large chieftain.
Yeah, that'd be
The chunky
fun.
chieftain, we need it.
Yeah, what would they call it? We'd need another British, a British tank beginning with C. LCU No Four Like One says, I'm still building colonies, so don't currently have a use for it. I'll most likely purchase one when I'm ready to hit the black again, as I do have a project that will require considerable amounts of fast travel. I'm a little concerned about the fuel scooping issue. I'll admit it's putting me off.
Is that the fuel scooping issue that they've fixed?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I was put off. It felt like a DBX to me in that I spent all the time I saved in jumping scooping, but I think now that a jump uses so much less fuel, you will easily be able to top off the tank, and so yeah, I think the problem's probably gone away.
I thought the Centurion was already taken.
Centurion?
It isn't. There isn't a Centurion game. I think Conqueror. I think it'll be Conqueror.
Alec?
Sorry, I was reading chat. Daedalus says, for this one, I probably won't. Less than a month until Christmas. I don't have the money.
Fair enough.
Fair
Can't
enough.
argue with that.
Yeah, raise a good point.
Yeah. I've got Lysandra. I'm way too far out to buy one, and I'm not moving. Mandy for the win. I've got a Mandy at the same port where I've just bought this, the Caspian, and I know what you mean, because you're probably far away from even one of the support carriers. You know,
Mhm.
But yeah, the thought. I mean, it's the same problem that I had with my Panther Clipper. The thought of having to go somewhere where you could pick up the ship. It is, yeah. I had to go, I think, 2,000 light years back to the last point in order to be at a station ready for the Caspian. So yeah, I understand that.
Commander Bungel is saying, exploration is something I really enjoy since I returned to Elite after a 5-year break. I love that the new ships are being released regularly, with early access feeling like a good way to support the game that I get so much from. This ship is a must-have for me. I got my arcs on early, cannot wait.
Good man.
Good man. I wasn't expecting so many people to say that they weren't going to get it. This is the first one that surprised me. I don't know about you guys. Like a couple of people have been like, "Oh, I'm not that fussed about it." I genuinely thought this was going to be a must buy for so many people just because of how tricky it looks.
I think it's interesting. I think several of the reasons for not buying are timing. I've spent my money. I've bought too many. It's Christmas. Not that they don't love the ship, but that I feel like maybe the people are just a bit burnt out on buying early access.
Yeah, a little bit of like, okay, this is. I mean, they should stop playing. They should definitely not stop playing Star Citizen. But it's kind of like a fatigue that's coming on, even after only sort of 2 years of this, which is really, I find incredibly fascinating. Judd Crandall says, I think I will try the standard edition at least. I'm not really convinced by the looks of the Mandy on photos. And if the Cassie can reach 70 light years, it's good enough for me. I honestly don't care about increased planetary approach angle or the other new fancy modules, to be honest. You say that and then you experience it. And it is a different thing.
Yeah,
it's funny. It's a bit of a gimmicky USP in a way, the steep glide, but it's a good one. It is a good one.
Yeah, I must admit, I will agree with him. I thought, oh, that's a bit of a gimmick. I'm not really all that impressed with the jump range until, of course, I hit the.
Until you try it.
And until I hit the neutron highway, and then all of a sudden going, where fast am I going? But yeah, I thought that the approach angle was going to be just bleh, and then it happened. So okay, good job. I don't need nappies yet.
I have just discovered a bug. If you go and park your SRV on top of your Cassie, I like the name. I might have to try and remember that. I went up and parked my SRV on top of my Cassie, and I appeared underneath my ship again.
Oh. So you
that
fell
happens
through your
to
ship.
quite a few of them. So when you get out of the SRV, you're underneath the ship.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I can't.
Yeah,
the ship's too tall for me to jump up.
That happens on quite a lot of the ships. Gaz Ubermick says, absolutely will, as I have done all the ships to date. Will absolutely dip into my Rs balance for a ship. But the standard one, not the Stellar, and definitely not the nonsense 60k flying billboard option. Since the Rs price hike and then the Dodo debacle, I'm less likely to spend just because since the constant creeping towards an over and back of the line between acceptability and greed is beginning to genuinely bother me when it comes to this. But a new ship, especially one that will hopefully mothball the awful Anaconda, oh, all right then.
Woohoo! Awful Anaconda
don't
feelings.
diss the Anaconda.
It's so shit. I'll diss it hard.
Right, I have a Commander Jarenstad. I'll probably get it in early access due to being a ship hoarder and very impatient at that. But honestly, I don't see a use for it. The fuel tank and fuel scoop are both undersized for our huge thirsty FSD, making it poorly suited for exploration. The Anaconda still rules as a heavy explorer.
Nope.
Nope, not true anymore.
Totally disagree.
I mean, at least that's been fixed.
Yeah. So we'll just see how you feel about it once you've got it. Then I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Murderbot is saying, I'll be picking one up for sure. Just finished jumping about 26,000 light years back to the bubble so I can buy it. Oh my word.
That's dedication. I only did
Wow.
2,000.
Wow. I'm not sure if it'll 100% replace the Mandalay for exobiology because of its size. Fair. But I expect to get some good shots of the Caspian in front of things. Oh my god, yes, definitely.
Yeah, that's
So
Caspian
pretty.
in front of things.
Yeah,
from
Caspian
now
in front
on.
of things. That works.
Yeah.
Casp in front of things. That's a new show title. That's actually topical.
I wonder if we can give Commander Picard one for free.
I
Because it
think-
just seems appropriate.
I think
we
he's
need
probably...
No, it should be Commander Janeway, really. If there is one.
Yes. Little Big Yin says, so my thoughts on the intergalactic chip shop is that I think it's a good ship, but just not for me. It doesn't fit into any particular niche for me other than maybe hauling quicker down to a port. I think if I did some really deep space exploring, it could be a ship for me. As long as I can hit the neutrons and with the super long refuel time, I could get some pretty pictures of it in front of a star. However, after flying the ship, I did find the turning a bit wallowy when out of blue zone throttle.
Yeah, I mean, we are seeing a pattern here. People who do explore, they seem to be taking it up. Or they're
Who knew?
excited about it at
How
least.
dare you?
I know.
How dare you? I don't explore.
But for those that are just wanting, say, a taxi to get them about the bubble, yeah, it I can understand why they're passing on it, because it is a lot of money for something that they're not going to use that much.
It's large. It's great. They've designed a big explorer ship, and it's appealing to people who want a big explorer ship. Job
Funny
done.
that. Amazing for it to apply
Big
to its
explorer ship is
IP.
big.
Nailed it. Nicey says, for arcs, no, although maybe for credits. It does seem to be a 1 or 3, I suppose, trick pony, what with that really good FSD and glide capabilities, but I can't see it replacing my fleet of Mandalays. Caspian all the way doesn't sound nearly as good. That being said, I'm very interested in why they chose to give it steeper glide capabilities. My assumption is that something later on will use this. Who knows? And if FD could make the next new ship a large combat one, that would be lovely, lol. Also, wow, are you not putting us to shame with our short messages?
That was an edit. That was an edit for later on. You'll see why.
Oh, right.
The steep glide is interesting. I do just think it's a sort of fun USP. I don't know that it'll serve a purpose, but I think it's just a bit of fun.
Oh, if there is a purpose,
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you never know, but maybe it might be the only ship that can actually penetrate thicker atmospheres. But
I think what it's good at doing is if you've got a planet with like, I am speculating on how exploration works again, but if you've got a planet with like multiple hotspots of different things, it's good at going up into the atmosphere, flying a little bit around the planet, and then going back down into the atmosphere quicker than anything else, right?
Yep, no, you're right. The fact you can't land it anywhere is a bit of an issue there anyway.
Says Alec as I'm literally landed.
All right, shall we?
Speak for yourself, Alec. I managed to put down Imperial Clippers in places where Imperial Clippers shouldn't go, so this shouldn't be a problem.
I'm just too spoilt by the Mandalay now. Land it on a pinhead.
Yeah. Well, I have Cheb's Will. It does look good. Long-range neutron jumps could be good for getting away from it all in a rush. I'll probably not use it as an explorer, but maybe as a long-range trader for rare goods. There's a possibility. Getting to surface settlements quicker could be useful, but it's a large ship, so there's limited bigger settlements only. At the moment, I don't think I'll get it for arcs, but I did say that on other ships and gave in 2 days later. Yes, the FOMO is bad.
Yeah, that's how they get you. That's how they get you.
Mm.
Ben?
Okay, is it me?
Mm-hmm.
Commander Nikan is saying, or Nikan or Nikan?
Yes.
Nikan I'm going with. The panoramic view, the atmospheric handling, the impossible jump distances. Could have sworn somebody said it doesn't have a longer jump distance. Oh,
Funny
well.
that going.
Yeah. The only thing it doesn't have, and it shouldn't have, is a size 4 hardpoint. I'm gonna buy it so I can spend my upcoming holiday in the untouched regions and see if I can't find rumored undiscovered alien species.
Oops.
Why not?
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's
Fair
interesting.
enough.
I don't know whether all the species have actually been logged yet. I can't remember
thought
how
they
many.
had. I
it's
thought
been.
someone from Canon, possibly even LCU, had done the full
Yeah.
collection.
Probably. They probably have. Acelerin says, yes, it's perfect.
Thank you, Mr. Spock.
Clear and to the point.
Fascinating.
The Jinx Effect says, yeah, I'm going to be buying one in early access. I'm even tempted to fork out for the Galactic Edition, depending on the individual cost of the extra cosmetics, at least the ones I actually want. So I think he's saying if it's cheaper to buy the bits he wants individually, then he might do that. The steeper glide angles mean I can position the ship to look like a flying saucer on approach to previously uncontacted life forms in rural areas of their planets. Then I'm going to land in front of them and step outside with silly antennas on my head making beep beep noises. Edit, follow up. I got the Stellar Edition, plus the Holo kit separately.
That's fair enough.
I love the reference. I love the reference.
That's brilliant.
Right. I have. Oh, great. Away on.
Away on. Yeah.
I'm looking at that. My brain's just going, you're never going to speak that properly, but you know. When the Caspian was first announced, I was quite keen, but then my enthusiasm waned somewhat as it's not going to land on a pinhead like the Mandalay. I'm hoping that there will be some new gameplay to justify the high G capability, but in the meantime, I guess I'm going to have to learn to use an SRV. Take my arcs. They took my arcs. Okay, fair enough. Another satisfied customer.
Ding. Ben?
Moz is saying, on my list from Santa via the kids, so I'll be waiting a few weeks. It beats getting some socks and some Old Spice aftershave any day of the week.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Actually get something you
Weird
want.
fact, my son loves Old Spice for some reason.
Who doesn't? I don't know.
I don't know why.
We get something like easy, like Moz. Yeah.
Before Claire embarks on this, can I just say that
Oh my
Homburg
God.
apologised to me today for writing a long one, but so here, Claire, catch. Here's
No,
have Homburg's
legitimately.
apology.
No, great, thanks. Legitimately, as I put these all in and I put our names in, if you scroll down and also see who got Cerebron,
Oh, yeah. Stuffed yourself
Homburger.
right up there.
I know, right? Homburger says, we have a wonderful flight model in this game. By far the best flight model of any space game ever. And yes, I have played the other space game. No Man's Sky has a terrible flight model, as does Starfield. 100% accurate. Mind you, the Outer Wilds flight model was fun. I digress. Sorry. I am also a buckyball racer. I love the way Elite's flight model allows us to find creative ways to interact with mass. I love that the more massive and interstellar body you fly close to, the more it impedes your supercruise performance. I love the way we can exploit this game to rapidly slow down our ships in order to massively reduce the time in supercruise needed to decelerate while approaching orbiting stations or surface installations. And it's our racing approach to surface installations which makes me apprehensive of where Elite Dangerous is going with the introduction of this ship. As buckyballers, we have spent the majority of our racing time in-game perfecting our approach techniques. One of those techniques is to spiral in, keeping a 2, 3 or 4, depending on ship, second ETA, right until dropping out of orbital flight into glide, whilst achieving the perfect angle down to our target, just above the red zone. Newer features such as SCO have changed the flight model in a positive way for racing. The timing of the Super Cruise overcharge deactivation has become a vital racing skill. With the introduction of the Caspian's various Mark II modules, markedly increasing our angle of descent and significantly decreasing glide time, it feels like the flight model is beginning to be altered too much. Will this make the approach to a surface target too easy, or will this present new challenges for racers? Maybe we'll have 3 classes in the not too distant future: regulation, unlimited, and buggered up the flight model class. Only time will tell. Hopefully, this will be where it stops. Nevertheless, I predict ships equipped with future racers for the time. I predict ships equipped with Mark II thrusters, ablative armor, or increased angle of glide may well be banned from future racers for the time being. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little paranoid, and the steeper glide angle isn't really breaking the flight model any more than SCO did. Maybe it's sour grapes on my part, as I've just been working very hard on my approaches, and then FDev bring out a ship that lets you do it in your sleep in half the time. Or is it the first step on a very slippery slope of new flight model breaking ships? Please, dear Braben, don't let FDev break our flight model further for the sake of player convenience. I am also apprehensive about using the ship for exploration. The fact it currently consumes fuel at an alarming rate for jumping, needing an almost game loop breaking amount of time to scoop fuel at each star, makes me wonder just how quickly this can traverse the galaxy. And, despite Zorgan Peterson's claims, it looks like a bit of a sod to land as well. It might be useful for transporting construction materials long distances for colonization. Again, we shall see. Think I'll stick to my trusty, mostly yellow, severely corroded Reliant Robin hauler, the lovely Jubbly. The Caspian does look stunning though, and I wonder if the obvious Star Trek aesthetic might just cause Commander Picard to trade in the Hermes. Although I rather suspect he and his crew might just be far too attached to that wonderful bashed up rusty old beluga. It might be good in a fight too, looking like it does. It'll need to be all phasers and photon torp turreted beam lasers and missile launchers. Might just wait for it to be available for in-game credits. My main commander is way too far out in the black to engineer one properly anyway, and Freya is only really interested in dodgy ships languishing in suspicious second-hand ship dealer scrapyards. It does look fun to fly, however, and would be a sexy addition to the Rush fleet. Ha! Look at me using Rush and sexy in the same sentence. So, well, we'll see. As usual, I'm still tempted despite its potential setbacks. And Homburger brings up some really, really good points there.
Yeah, I think he can relax. I mean, the fuel scooping thing has been fixed. I would say that the steep angle is a fun new race mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
I can see his concerns about, but only today they released a patch where they've removed the exploit of being able to skip glide entirely. So I don't think they're looking to simplify the flight model.
Yeah, and I would say also, like I think we had this conversation just before we went live. Like the easiest way to, and I know you are banning every other large ship when you do this, but just include an outpost in your race.
Yeah. If you want to avoid this ship, just include. He is right that it is difficult to land, but hey, it's a big ship, so that's fine as well.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine.
Difficult
Don't
to
panic.
land.
It's fine.
No, I mean, yes, he does make good points. I don't think it's a game changer for the flight model at all.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's a nice little perk for this particular ship. I don't think they're going to. Well, depends on whether or not they make these Mark II thrusters available to every ship.
I don't think they're going to.
No, I think it's
like
just,
we said that about
it's the armor that lets you go steep, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
And it's also, they said, we discussed this when they dropped the Panther Clipper, and we were like, oh, are we going to start getting these cargo racks on every ship? And thus far, I mean, I know we're only 2 extra ships down the line, but I don't think it's as much a cause for concern at least the moment.
Right, onwards. Still a lot to get through. Jay Fremantle says, well, it looks great. Very tempted to get one in early access. Not just for exploring either. I anticipate using it for lots of things. Is it time to mothball my venerable Mandalay?
I have. Pathos, my alt will likely get one. Just got the account back to the bubble for some DW3 prep. Not sure if I'm going to go the standard or the Stella. We'll see how I like the ship kit. I will likely get a holo later if they bring out some more colours. Just need EYS Etsy Coriolis to update so I can plan a build. Yeah, that's right, you third-party slackers. Get on with it.
Yeah, you people who do all of this stuff for free. On your pop, off your pop now.
And I'm on the partner program, so can't get early access to all the
exactly.
information. I've been leaking info to Razafrag for ED Copilot.
You can't say that, Alec.
Allegedly,
No.
you have been.
No, I mean, we show stats on stream. It's fine.
Log files and things, so he knows what the API is serving up.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Commander Midnight Wraith. Just bought one and partially engineered it, but ran out of mats. So that's my sad face. Gonna take it to Shinatra and collect the remaining parts that I need. I don't want the deployable ships. Haven't flown it yet. I bought the Galactic Edition. I also bought purple and blue colorway paint. The paint retains the hollow stripes, which is nice. That's not apparent in the Paint Arcs store.
Yeah, because the hollow is a separate kit.
The hollow's a tag, I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a separate kit. I realized to see it the other day.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's similar. It's similar to like it's like a ship kit, but it just goes on top of the paint job as an extra bit. I realized the other day because I used to talk like a really long time about the wanting the paint job with like a pulse paint over the top of it.
Yeah.
And that's effectively what hollow is, isn't it?
Basically.
It's fun. Okay. Cool. Hi, Sir Oberon. This is filthy from the off.
Oh no.
Hi,
No.
Sir Oberon. First of all, I'm out of Kleenex tissues, so the Rutherford kitchen paper towels are at hand, and I've not even got round to flying it yet. From solely what I've seen from other peeps flying it in early access, I think FDev might have scored a home run with this one. Why? Glad you asked. You didn't, never mind. While I acknowledge the Mandy has the big jump numbers, over the last few months, I've come to realise that it's not really that good for being out in the black for weeks at a time. A few days, sure, but if you fly like me and can fall asleep in the time it takes to get down to the surface of a planet, you're going to run out of repair limpets and AFM charges fairly quickly. I accept this is my problem, one of many, but hey, each to their own, lol, and this is solely my opinion. However, the Casp, not too keen on that one, gives me the space to load it up with everything I'm ever going to need for my first ever run to Beagle Point. Kleenex tissues are, sadly, not included in the loadout. And I know I don't have to think about where I'm going to dock. In a few days' time, absolutely not. In a few days' time, just to get me home. The Caspian launched vid says it will, so I'm going to hold it to that. And that improved glide slope, oh my, reaches for some kitchen towel. That looks so much fun. Hopefully this means I can get down to the surface before I doze off now. I will keep you posted how I do this on this front over the next week. And that speed too. Sound of something heavy and moist landing in the metal bin nearby. Is this a space sim or a roller coaster sim? I'm thinking I'm going to have to get myself a seatbelt fitted on my gaming chair. Though to be fair, I did witness a certain streamer, no names cough like it's cough, nearly full slip off a chair just at the sound of the engine boost. It's got a good noise. Perhaps for the top tier ARC's purchase price, FDev could throw a harness in too, please, or at least some Velcro slips to hold your bums to the seat. Anyway, I digress. So what else? Certainly the 6-time multiplier on the FSD Supercharge is a winner over the Mandy. Means you can get out there in the deep black quicker with less damage to the drive per enhanced jump. Personally, I wouldn't trust the Mandy to really survive pulling a neutron star charge anyway. It just doesn't feel like it can, and I wouldn't really want to try it several times in a row. Besides, once you are in an undiscovered region that you want to explore, all that extra range of the Mandy is wasted, but all the extra models the Casp has fitted will not be. Makes sense, eh? The fuel scoop is just one of those things for balance, I guess, and the most likely place I might end up taking a nap. But I herald from a time in the game of running to Sajay in an asp, and I didn't know the rule about scoop size versus FSD size at the time. I learned very quickly after that experience. However, maybe a CG is coming with the reward of a fuel scoop that can suck up more fuel quicker. Laugh if you want, but we did get cargo spaces that, strangely, are even more compact on the back of a hauling ship being released. Anyway, I could go on, but I'm late posting this on a Tuesday evening as it is, and I've got things to purchase before Lave Radio starts. So will I buy one? Hell yeah! Going to have to go with the top tier and get the glossy black paint job too to go with the hollow effect, because that hollow effect is just straight up sexy as chips and gravy. Right, mustache to the shops. I can't keep using kitchen towels. It's making my nose very sore now. FYI, I have a very heavy head cold. What did you think I was using Kleenex tissues for, you dirty-minded people? I fucking love you, Sir Oberon.
Brilliant.
To me, it sounded he had a lot of spillage.
It sounded like he was enjoying the ship.
A lot
Oh my
of
God.
relief. He was very relieved to see that ship being launched.
Good feedback.
Excellent feedback.
And the last one is from Scare. Look at all these buckyball races chipping in this week. The Caspian's got them all riled up. Scare says, don't have long to flesh this out, but just done some quick pitch your roll testing with the Caspian versus the Corsair. G5 dirty drive thrusters, no boost. And pitch, Corsair 21 seconds versus Caspian 16.6 seconds. Roll, Corsair 4 seconds versus Caspian 5 seconds. Your Corsair 53 seconds versus Caspian 35 seconds. The Caspian can also single boost straight to full speed from a reversing at full speed, something most small ships can't do. The large Caspian is substantially more manoeuvrable than many old-gen mediums, as well as the Kraits and Pythons, etc. They're turning everything new up to 11, which on the one hand is great fun, hello Cobra Mark 5, but on the other hand isn't just power creep, but a huge power jump. I'm with Homburger and worried about the future of the flight model if FD are willing to throw the old ship balancing out quite so easily, presumably in pursuit of cash, although personally I would have given them some money anyway cause Miranda class. Not going to be able to listen, but how long can they keep upping the stats? What do the panel think? Is this fine or are they worried too? P.S. Also, clearly I've already bought it, so my morals are already in tatters. Interesting. It's a good point. They can't just keep upping the stats.
Yeah.
So there's that.
It's finding a USP for every ship. That's the thing.
I might as well use this as an opportunity to sort of respond to. There was a video I saw today on YouTube, and it was basically kind of reacting to a quote that somebody else used from PitCon. So it was Exorcist made a video about the Caspian, and he dropped in the thing that Frontier said at PitCon about turning the dials up to 11 and leaving them there. Now, actually, that was kind of made in jest. Anyone that was there knows that it was a kind of funny moment. Frontier were being lighthearted. They joked. There was two of them, and I can't remember the two involved, but one of them was saying that he, like turns the dials up to make things a bit more fun, and then the other guy kind of corrects things and puts balance back in and turns them down again. And in the case of the Mandalay, they didn't do that because the ship was so much fun to fly. Now, that was a very light-hearted comment. It shouldn't be taken too literally, as this person has done, sadly. And I'm sure they didn't entirely mean it. But what they did do is they left the ship being fun, and I've heard, particularly funnily enough, Guard Frequency often sort of raging about why do they have to keep putting in these? Just let it be fun for a change. And I think to some extent that's what we're seeing. I think Frontier are just letting themselves have a bit more fun.
Yeah.
But I do agree with Skur that how long can you keep doing that?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That is a interesting topic for another day.
Yeah.
Next year, we've already got content for this year.
Yeah. So, just quickly, we are available on Spotify. That's how we are broadcast these days. And the one thing that comes with Spotify is people leave comments on episodes, which was very nice of people to do that. We had 3 discussions this week. One from Aubrey, who was commenting about screen wipes. Wonder who that could have been. We've got one from Dean, who was commenting about the fact that it was like cosmetic horse armor. See my previous comment, and the internet must have a single. The internet connection must be single player. That triggered some horrible horrible memories, which are yes. And of course, we've got Brandon Toth 82, who's wanting to fill his apartment with exobiology finds. So he's probably already gotten one. So yes, we do enjoy reading through your comments. So please keep them coming. So there we also have our sister station, Hutton Orbital Radio. It broadcasts on a Thursday at 8:30. You can tune in at twitch.tv/Hutton Orbital Truckers, or just for the audio, go to radio.forthemug.com. For the discerning commander that likes a bit of CQC action, you can also check out the CQC Discord at discord.me/Elite Dangerous CQC. We're also giving shout-outs to the other Elite Dangerous podcasts. That will be the Guard Frequency, who do other space games as well. There was a slight change because it was the Goose Screws this week, not the Loose Screws, as the Canadian branch took over from the other side of the pond. We have the Distant Worlds podcast that came out every other week at the moment. And of course, if you speak French,
I just let the funky music do the talking.
There's the wonderful Elite Dangerous podcast, who also do those wonderful missions as well. Now, following this, we have the latest Galnet news digest as provided by Commander Witherspoon and Commander Beetlejude. And we'd like just to thank everybody who's chipped in on the Twitch chat. And who do we have that's visited Chris in the... Oh my goodness.
We have had Felix Sestria, Valeric, Bograt, Scaffin Amit Score, Rocky Star, Rusty Swords, Losty, JT, and Soccer 42.
Boomerang. Right. Special thanks to Commander Tokuso, JN Trax, and Alan Stroud, who have all created music that we use in this show. But that's it for another episode of Lave Radio. If you'd like to get in touch with the show, you can find the contact links in the home/contact us menu of the laveradio.com website. And we love getting your feedback on Spotify.
We do.
Do let us know if you have any questions or if there's anything you'd like us to discuss in a future episode. Lave Radio is recorded live on a Tuesday evening at 8:30 and streamed out at laveradio.com/live. So, thanks to Claire.
Thanks, Colin. Catch you later, guys.
Thanks to Ben.
Somebody could clear this toast track. I would appreciate it.
And thanks to Alec.
Thanks, Colin. Night all.
And special thanks goes to today's tech specialist, the Chris Mark 5, or Little Biggin.
You're welcome.
So until next time, Commanders, fly safe. And if you can't do that, explore dangerous.
Is your life like this? Sounds like someone having an orange inserted. Need a safe word.
Space can be lonely.
I'm gonna see the galaxy.
Ah, damn it. No worries, guys. Hold the fort for 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Galnet News Update, 2nd of December, 3311. An unexpected last-minute change to its frameshift drive has dispelled concerns over the Caspian Explorer's mediocre fuel scoop. But it's far from clear how this miracle has been achieved. Zorgon Peterson's new exploration ship launched today in early access. Available in Standard, Stellar and Galactic Bling editions, the Caspian's designed for marathon exploration, not a sprint. Its top jump range is in the low 80s of light years, a full 10 light years less than its little brother, the Mandalay. But its ability to handle well near planets and its ability to jump 500 light years after neutron boosting gives it significant advantages over all other exploration vessels. Its Achilles heel was its relatively small fuel scoop, which made refuelling a chore. During the preview period, the Caspian's size 8 frameshift drive consumed vast amounts of fuel, and its maximum size 7 fuel scoop just couldn't keep up. Test pilots were getting suntanned from hovering near scoopable stars for minutes at a time. Well, the engineers at Zorgon Peterson have come up with a solution that has revolutionised the frameshift drive's efficiency. They've reworked the Caspian's unique size 8 Mark II frameshift drive to consume just 1/3 of the fuel it previously used. Jumping 80 light years, it's hard to see the tiny sliver of fuel that's consumed. Even a neutron jump consumes a magically small amount of fuel. You still need a fuel scoop to enable neutron boosts, but the Caspian makes it theoretically possible to travel from Sol to Colonia without fuel scooping once. Of course, you wouldn't want to do something so silly, but it does mean that the Caspian can travel a very, very long way on a single tank fuel. Can this miraculous fuel-saving technology be retrofitted to the Mandalay and other ships? We'll need to wait and see. Zorgon has also addressed the inconvenience of the SRV bay pointing backwards. Now, you can land your ship and imagine your Scarab or Scorpion pointing right at that exotic biological sample you spotted through the Caspian's huge cockpit window. As a promotion to encourage sales of its new ship, Zorgon Peterson is sponsoring a 2-week-long initiative to gather exobiological samples and return them to Vista Genomics at Davis High in Riort. You don't have to use a Caspian Explorer, but it's a nice excuse to try one out, and the rewards really only apply to Caspian owners. As long as you turn in at least one exobiological sample after signing up, you will earn a Caspian Explorer Beyond Carnelian paint job and a Zorgon Peterson decal. You are, of course, welcome to apply the decal to your Diamondback Explorer, should you so wish. The Caspian Explorer is currently only available for ARCs, but when it enters full production, in around 3 months, it will also be available to buy for credits.